I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that. And then he tried to, maybe Turkey Al-Ashi told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like he walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And like I say, don't f with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off. Yeah. So it's gonna be almost the same.
Things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no room for the Davis brothers to be in the building tonight. The police escorted them out. You saw a stroller being moved.
The boxing world is in shock again, and not because of a fight in the ring. Canelo Alvarez, one of today's top fighters, was seen on video throwing a punch at Terence "Bud" Crawford outside the Las Vegas airport. Now, Canelo has spoken out for the first time. And no, this wasn't for attention. He says it was payback.
I don't know, but I'm here not for nothing. I'm here because my talent, my skills, my boxing skills, my discipline, and I don't really care what the people.
That's right. Canelo says Bud threw the first punch. While the full video hasn't surfaced yet, the internet is already divided. Some say Canelo was just protecting himself. Others think he finally snapped under pressure. One thing's clear. This feud is now personal and explosive. Tension has been building for weeks. The press conferences were fiery. The face-offs, intense. No smiles, no fake respect, just real tension.
I ain't scared of shit, and you're gonna find that out. As you seen, the last press conference,
We'll see.
when I walked you down, when you were supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you're fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
And it's gonna be different from you as well.
Question for Canelo.
The last fighters that you fought, they ain't on my level. And
I fought everybody.
The last fighters you fought since 2002.
Mention me one. You mention me one elite fighter. Just one.
You.
Oh, me.
Look.
It's gonna be me.
I don't care about nobody else.
And you will see that.
You. So when I beat you, is you gonna be a nobody? When I stump a mud hole in your ass, is you gonna be a nobody? You're gonna be just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch. Same shit that everybody else been saying since I moved to 147. I ain't fought nobody. Every last one of them. Stump a mud hole in their ass and he gonna be next. Watch.
Then came the first physical clash. Canelo shoved Bud during their press stop in New York. Fans went wild, but those inside the sport saw the bigger picture. This fight wasn't just about legacy anymore. Real tension and anger were clearly building.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
Oh, I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so hard.
Canelo was clearly irritated. Crawford, on the other hand, looked sure of himself, even arrogant. When someone asked Bud what he'd do if they met in the street, his reply said it all. That moment changed everything. Many thought it was just more talk, but Canelo didn't see it that way. He took it seriously, and now, he's making his point with punches, even outside the ring.
Nothing you're gonna be able to do about it come fight
And
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
but look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
It seemed like a normal day. Cameras out, fans catching glimpses of stars. But then, both Bud and Canelo showed up at the airport at the exact same time. Then suddenly, chaos. A crowd gathers, voices get louder, and right in the middle, Canelo throws a punch. No gloves, no ref, just pure aggression. Security jumps in, Crawford steps back, and the news spreads fast. Canelo's response is straightforward. Crawford hit him first. He says he just reacted, and he's not backing down or saying sorry. If anything, he almost seems proud of it.
But what if Canelo shoves you again in this press conference?
I'm gonna cry like a baby.
All right, thank you.
And to be real, Canelo might be making a smart move by claiming self-defense. He's keeping the story in his hands, showing himself as the fighter who never backs down, the champ who holds his ground both in and out of the ring. But boxing fans aren't blind. This kind of drama isn't new, and it won't be the last time we see it. Remember, this fight has been building for years.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was
respect
older.
the power of Canelo.
He does.
Billy Joe.
Does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo go?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
Crawford has been calling out Canelo ever since his win over Errol Spence, and fans have been demanding it too. Crawford's chasing greatness, and to him, that means taking on the king at 168 pounds, Canelo. For years, Canelo dismissed the idea, saying Bud was too small and not worth the drop. But now, there's no more avoiding it. Crawford is moving up, no catch weights, no excuses. It's official.
When they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't want to get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's going to say, it's too small, it's too small, it's too small. And then, he needs to enjoy his fight.
For Crawford, that punch wasn't just physical. It was a mental jab, a direct challenge. Canelo didn't just hit him. He sent a message that this fight goes beyond boxing. It's personal now. But Bud isn't the kind to crumble under pressure. If anything, this might fuel him even more. So far, he's stayed silent. No tweet, no video, no statement.
So even though you see a small fighter, when you look in his eyes, do you see a fighter that could possibly beat you?
No, never. Never.
Which is crazy, because when someone like Bud stays quiet, it usually means something big is coming. And when he finally responds, you can bet it's going to hit hard.
I know how Bud Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez isn't effective, and he gets tired when he boxes going backwards. So I was saying, how is he going to do that as a small man? I know how, because Floyd did it. How did Floyd stop Canelo in his tracks? One punch. Terence Bud Crawford can be strong enough and he's smart enough with good enough footwork to jab him right at the belt line. What Floyd did was he paired it with a straight up top. The jab to the waistline. I'm telling you, I'm going to be at that damn fight, and Crawford is going to go to his corner and he's going to look at me and I'm going to be like,
And then there's Floyd. Yep, Money Mayweather's name is getting tossed into the mix, too. Some fans think his easy work comment about Canelo might have sparked all this heat. Maybe it did, or maybe Canelo's just fed up with the constant doubt.
You could take a guy like Canelo, this guy could do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Easy, man. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy. Y'all always disrespecting our fighters.
Live, only on DAZN, June 28th. Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
Either way, this isn't a Floyd show. This is Canelo versus Crawford, and it's gotten way more intense than anyone saw coming. That punch might have grabbed headlines for Canelo, but it could cost him more than he thinks. If Bud needed fuel, he's got it now. If fans were on the fence, they've likely made up their minds. And if Canelo thought this would shake Crawford, he might have just fired up a beast. This isn't Caleb Plant. It's not Billy Joe Saunders either. This is Terence "Bud" Crawford, a fighter who's been overlooked, avoided, and doubted his entire career, yet always comes back to prove everyone wrong.
And always proves people wrong.
Oh, I'm feeling great. I've been working out. Actually, I just got done running before we, head into the press conference. So everything is going according to plan, and I'm looking forward to becoming a 3-time undisputed champion come September 13th.
Canelo has everything to lose. He's the king, the face of Mexican boxing, the undisputed champ. If Bud beats him,
Canelo has everything on the line. He's the king, the pride of Mexican boxing, the undisputed champion. If Bud takes him down, it would be the biggest win of this era. And for Crawford, this is his moment, the chance to make history, silence the doubters, and become undisputed in 2 weight classes, something no one's ever achieved.
Let me tell you what I think should be going. The notion that Terence "Bud" Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Predictions for Canelo versus Crawford are all over the map, and that unpredictability is exactly what makes this fight so exciting.
Maybe he's a little overrated.
Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire, it's in his mind, it's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class, can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
Shakur Stevenson didn't hold back. He's fully backing Bud. In his words, Crawford is going to handle Canelo with ease, no question about it.
Canelo. I think he's gonna cook him. I think, Canelo a hell of a fighter, but I think Bud just got all the tools to beat him.
You don't think the weight difference is gonna be too big of an advantage?
I think y'all make that something, in certain fights,
Boxing makes it something, not us.
like if this was like a Benavidez, he's actually a lot bigger than Bud, so that would apply. But I feel like with Canelo, he's physically kind of big, but height-wise, he's kind of small. So I don't think so now.
Corey, how you got a decision to stop it? Because Bradman and Boozy think that Bud actually might stop it.
Me and Boozy talked about that. That's crazy. Me and him got on the phone and talked about it, but I think that's possible. I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but I think it's a possibility if Canelo gets to acting out of line and not understanding that Bud can crack too. So.
But Oscar de la Hoya, even with all his past issues with Canelo, had a totally different take. He said Crawford's in way over his head and believes Canelo will dominate him simply because of the size gap.
Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. I mean, to a purist and a fighter, it's laughable. Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Crawford, who couldn't push back Madrimov. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's gonna do to him? Run him out of the ring!
Teofimo Lopez is siding with Canelo in this one, and he's got his reasons. But Andre Ward is firmly in Crawford's corner. He says Bud's fight IQ, timing, and adaptability are so sharp, he could pull off a major upset at 168.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. Big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
David Benavidez believes if anyone can beat Canelo, it's Terence Crawford. Then there's Eddie Hearn, who's been torn. At first, he saw it as Canelo's fight to lose. But watching how calm, focused, and confident Crawford has been, like he already sees himself winning, has made Hearn start to rethink it all.
Are you still favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you feel...
Of course, yeah. I like Terence. I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and, you know, but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win. And he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him. And I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
One thing's for sure, no one knows how this will end. And that uncertainty is exactly what makes this one of the biggest, most important fights of our generation.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass.
Like, yes man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Majumdar.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
Crawford stayed calm, focused, and driven since Canelo's punch. He didn't take it as a threat. He took it as motivation. Now let's break down what this moment truly means for Bud Crawford.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't
honestly,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo going?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
This isn't just Crawford moving up in weight. It's him stepping into dangerous territory. Canelo's been taking on top-level opponents at 168 and even 175. His power hits different. Just ask Caleb Plant, Billy Joe Saunders, or Sergey Kovalev.
A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Majumdar. What did he do to Majumdar? Nothing. Okay, Majumdar was a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
Crawford, on the other hand, started his journey at just 135 pounds. Let that sink in. He's moving up 3 full weight classes from his lightweight days to prove he belongs among the all-time greats.
Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
That's it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss what's coming next. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.